Hello. Got two viewers. Hello to each one of you. Hello, Warren. I'm doing fine. Glad you showed up. Well, if anybody's trying to watch TV today, forget that. Hello, Rosanna. Yeah. Hello, Drive Shaft. How are you, my friend? Heard you singing on Grizz's video. A job well done, my friend. Hello, Maria. I went into some of my videos today that I had the playlist running, and I had to sign in. I don't know what the deal was on that. They were all saying I wasn't sub to them, and I got to looking, and I had to sign in to each one of my tabs. Well, I got that all straightened out. So I'm still sub to everybody. All kinds of things happening on the internet now. Maria threw out a whole bunch of hearts. Them look pretty. No kidding. No kidding. That's right, Warren. Oh, thank you, Maria. Well, I hope everybody's having a good Friday evening or afternoon. It's not evening yet. Marie, what do you mean, Tess? Tess, come over to visit. Hello, Ann Fulton. Yep, still morning there, Grizz. Well, how are you? You're not out feeding your chicken. Slow internet. Yeah, our show was on. Um, the half-hour show was interrupted. They have postponed it for the FBI to look into it for a week. So all this time, nobody's working. Nobody in Congress is doing anything. Grizz. And did you not get to watch the show? Them them rubber bands are thin, so it don't get. Well, Warren, I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure if they do or not. I wish I had a hand of it. I'd fire them all. Start over. It's 4.5 inches across. Oh, Rosanna, she's got bark to move. My hand was smaller. It's not that big. My hand. Oh, you went with Roy. Okay. So, Grizz, what's up with the world in Oregon? $20 cars. Well, you need to drive to the big city. You need to go to Evansville or St. Louis or something. Oh my God. Or go to Nashville, Tennessee. You got 4 major highways coming into one area. Hunting season starts tomorrow. All right. What we gonna hunt? Something to hunt? Deer season. All right. Well, the other day when you was out there in your boxers, you should have took a shot. I'm just about getting that way, Grizz. I just, I go to town to. Of course, I'm in town, but I go to town just long enough to get something to eat, and that's it. Yep, they'll be back. You'll be ready this time. You go out there and sit in your easy chair and wait on them. Hello, drone nut. Welcome to our live stream. Well, watched her show, kicked back, went to sleep. The phone rung. Some I don't know what they was doing. Some telemarketer doing something. No, don't carry a gun to town. He had been on the 6 o'clock news. Oh my. Yeah, like Marie said, Grizz, you stay home. And they're banging on that house that they're tearing down. They got a big piece of concrete over there they're going to have to pick up, and all that basement concrete blocks. Well, Grizz, that's not good. Well, that was nice, Grizz, of you taking her. Yep, I have. You've took me a lot of places too, and hello, Aaron Willis. Hello. I'm doing good, Aaron. Grizz, you need to get you a set of blinders like they put on the horse. Well, that's pretty cheap. Hello, Maria. Yeah, but Ann, Grizz has got connections. I just typed in there so you know I'm actually here. And Maria, just in case you don't know, Ann Fulton is my sister. Big sis, older sis. She not that big. I know they don't take a joke very good, Grizz. And our fish was pretty good today. They had, of course, they had baked beans and coleslaw, but they had this bump cake or something like that. But man, it was good. Well, you would think they would, Grizz. You know, you would think it would be expected. Well, Warren, that would be something, wouldn't it? Look out. Mary Town's place. Hello. Let me make sure that I'm sub to you. I am 622. Mary, cool. There's a link to Mary Town's place. Check her out. Maria, the internet keeps knocking you off. Mary Town's place, thank you so much for coming on. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, Ann. Muggsy, I'm doing great. Let me make sure that I'm bust to you. I hope I said it right. 277. All right. You've got a lot of videos. There's a link to Muggsy. Check his channel out. He's got a lot of videos. I apologize, people, that I haven't been on here for a day or two. I don't know. As it being lazy, I just had things to do. I mowed yesterday. Hello, fat boy. You trying to scare me? Boo. You getting ready for Halloween, aren't you, fat boy? I'd like to hear you laugh. Hello, John. Did you spell it wrong there, John? Mugsy. Yes, Mugsy. Uh-oh. You cleaned it? Oh, Grizz. Hey, Grizz, I got that new conditioner for the gasoline. I won't be able to tell any difference. I just thought I'd put it in there just in case. It's supposed to help the uh, it's supposed to help stabilize the gas and the corn. I forget what you call it now. But anyhow, I put it in there. It only takes just a little bit for 5 gallon. Octane booster. Well, I'm sure they sell it on Walmart.com. Well, Allie, how are you? You're looking lovely as ever, as Iron Dog would say. Well, JD's got to be right behind you. Where's JD? Got the chickies. What happened? Okay, fat boy. As long as everything's cool. Hello, JD. I knew you had to be close. Good afternoon. Good morning. Yeah, it's still morning for Grizz. 12 or 11:30. You boil the piss out of them, Warren. Miss Pam's fine. She's watching her soaps. They finally got that political stuff off there so we can watch her soap operas. I think that's a sad crock. I mean, it take 30 years before you say something. Yeah, 30 years. I don't know how long it's been. They need to drop the whole issue and go back to work. Trick Lady. Good afternoon, Trick Lady. Thank you for coming in. Whoops. I looked at your channel and it come up an error. There it's coming up. 71. 71 buses. Okay, there's a link for Trek Lady C. Check her channel out. John says, anybody have Sun fish tank canister filter? Well, I don't have a fish tank, so I don't know what that is. Well, you're quite welcome, Trek Lady. Well, there's Patrick. Hello, Patrick. Thank you for coming in. I I'm not up to anything. I just haven't been on here for a while, and thought I'd better get on here and let everybody know I'm not dead. Okay, don't buy them. Okay. So I think if I've got this right, Patrick's in Canada. Is that correct? Cool, Patrick. We'll have to check that out. Looks like you've got some games. All right. Patrick said he's going to start doing some Halloween videos next week. You need to bookmark his channel so you can check it out. I just did. And you're going to start cooking videos. Cool. What are you going to be cooking? I hope I had that right, that Patrick's in Canada. That's one thing about doing videos. You can do whatever you plan on doing. Making some dog treats. Cool. Okay. Chip Sand homemade garden fresh salsa for lunch. Sounds good, Grizz. Oh no. Hey, fat boy, count them out. Don't eat any more than 239 of them beans. You know what happens. One more and it'll be 240. Okay, who just got monetized? And that's a good deal. Okay, Trek lady, have a good afternoon. Maybe you can take a nap too. Hello, Catherine. Don't pull Fat Boy's finger. Nope. Doing good, Catherine. Thank you for coming back by. Where's David? Cooking. Good deal. Me and me and Pam's kind of team on that cooking. She does the cooking and I do the eating. We uh we did a beef roast yesterday with potatoes and carrots and onions in the electric pressure cooker. Oh man, they were good. They were good. I cooked that for an hour and a half. After it gets up to pressure, run for half hour and a half. Then I let it cool off, and I put it in the fridge until supper time because we cooked it yesterday at noon. So I just put it back into the pressure. I mean, it's still in the pot, but I just put it in the electric part of it and heated it up for 10 minutes. And then we took it out and ate it. Oh man, it was good. And we still got half of it left. Oh, he's cooking in the pressure cooker. Oh, I love it. It don't it don't make a jingle like the old ones did. I hope they're a lot safer. Knock on wood. I haven't had any trouble with it. I've cooked different things in it: chicken, beef, pork, beans. The beef roast that I cooked yesterday, I didn't put the rack in there. Usually, when I cook pork loin, I put the rack in there that keeps it up out of the moisture, and it just kind of steams it. But yesterday, I thought, well, just put it all in the bottom without the rack, and that meat just fell apart. No kidding, Allie. That cooking is the cat's meow. Grizz, I'm not disputing you. I'll bet that is, especially your salmon. Uh, if there's anybody that hasn't checked out Catherine's channel, please check her out. We all need help. Pam Pam put some onions in there, but they just kind of disintegrated. She took the potatoes, cleaned them up real good, and just cut them in half and put them in there. Boy, they were good. Here's a link for Catherine. She's only got 12 buses. Let's see if we can get her to 15. You boiled the beans or the boiled the bones and made soup without the chicken. Okay, everybody check out Catherine's channel. There's the link right there. Cool. Can we get her to 15? I can't help you out, Catherine. I've already subbed to you. Cool. Well, you can take chicken in that pressure cooker. That'll work pretty good. The other day, Ann said that she took uh, about 10 thighs. She made a big bunch of noodles for the church, and she put them in that pressure cooker and cooked them thighs and got the broth and stuff and cooked the noodles. I didn't get none of them, but I mean I could have. I was doing something else, and I bet they was good. Pam buys these frozen chicken parts, and she likes the chicken breasts, and I like the thighs. So that works out pretty good. I've done them in the pressure cooker. Them work out great. And I got this seasoning that I bought the other day. Oh, I probably bought it 2, 3 months ago. But man, it makes the meat stand up, take attention. Hello, David. I understand that smoke flavor makes a big difference. All right. David's got a little bit more. I think it was 302. Check out his channel. Catherine had 13 the last time I checked. Well, that's a heck of an idea, Warren. Up there at Wisconsin, they uh, they have a fish boil, and my opening video on my channel is of the guy throwing the kerosene to the fish bowl. It don't sound good, but it is delicious. They boil the fish and potatoes and onions in water with a whole bunch of salt. Okay, David. Well, thank you for coming by. Well, you guys, when you come in and you got something else to do, if you just minus out of that tab and leave it run, I still get credit for that. I mean, I'm just doing it for fun, but if there's a penny or two in it to get, I might as well get it. I run other people's playlists also. I've got, I don't know how many playlists I can run at a time. I know that I have run as high as 10 at the same time, and I can still work on a computer. It doesn't slow it down. This this computer's got 8 gigs of RAM, and it's got plenty of storage. A terabyte, 1 terabyte hard drive. So I just leave them run. But this morning I got on here and I started looking at my tabs that was open. I always check them, make sure that they don't need to be started over. And it said sign in. Or I mean, it it said I wasn't subbed. You know, the subs was red. Then I got to looking at it. It said sign in, and I had sign in to all. I think I got 8 tabs running. I had sign in to every one of them, and I have no idea what caused that. That's the first time that's ever happened. But I play. I started a playlist, and I don't run a whole bunch of playlists because I mean I don't run a whole bunch of the same playlist. I try other ones. Okay, Brett Kavanaugh was voted to Supreme Court. Well, John, I was to the understanding they was going to turn it over to the FBI for a week. Is that right, John? So they're not going to vote one way or the other yet for a week. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, but that's what I heard right before I come in. Hello, Tim's World Airballs. Well, hello, John. John. Yeah, yeah. They was going to vote, and they just voted on tabling it. Hello, Val's Life. John's going to work tonight. Thank you, Val's Life, for the super chat. 606 hours of watch time Patrick's got. I'm doing great, Val's Life. Val's Life, what actually is your name? Valerie. I don't think I said that right. Yeah, Valerie. Okay. Okay, Grizz, let me check her out. Woo! I'll have to bookmark that and check that out. All right. Woo! I think that'd be fun, Grizz. Cool. Check out that link that Grizz put in there. All right. Okay, John. Thank you for stopping by. Parasailing. Oh man. I don't I don't think I could do that. Valerie, thank you so much for the super chat and thank you so much for coming by. Uh, okay, you say that you do the interviews on a Tuesday. Just letting you know, just putting it out there that the 16th I've got a doctor's appointment. No, I don't like heights. I'm scared to death. I get up on a 6 foot step ladder and I get a nosebleed. Okay, that that would probably work also. I don't know how interesting I can be for you, but we can try it. I don't know as I'll go for 2 hours, but we can give it a shot. Grizz, I'm sorry to hear about your friend's dad. That can't be good. Okay, let me see. Uh, as far as I know, 7th will be fine. Just tell me how to go about it. That sudden stop. That is correct. All right. Well, Val's Life, I could send you a link in here if you'd like, because I just checked. We're on friends list now. For today. Okay. Well, Valerie, let's see. I got it wrong. I'll let me see if I can do this. Okay, Val's Life, I sent you a link if you'd like to come up. Sitting by the same fire.
Hey, Kim.
Well, hello. Now say your name.
My lunch.
Sitting by the same fire.
Hey, Kim. Oh,
well, hello. Now say your name.
My lunch. My name's Valerie Delier.
Okay, Valerie.
So how you been?
Great.
I'm really happy.
Well, I appreciate coming on here. We're still echoing.
Hmm?
Do you still hear the echo?
Here.
I didn't hear it that time.
Is that better?
I hope.
Yeah, I had my YouTube thing on, so that might be it.
Warren, you would go to your creator studio and right by your little circle, I think that's where you change your picture.
Right.
Grizz is telling you how to do it.
There we go. I just popped up the chat. Yeah, anytime, Maria. I'm glad I was able to get you.
So, Valerie, in your picture,
Mm-hmm.
from the left is you,
Yes.
and who is the other two?
So in the middle is my beautiful daughter, Susie, and then my grandson, Darius. We call him D.
Okay, Maria. Thank you for coming by.
Hey, Maria, thank you for choosing to come by Kim's channel. It's really sweet of you. Don't forget to leave a like. Show Kim how much you love him coming on so much. Because I know I do. I love it when Kim comes on.
Yeah, Valerie, why do you not have your super chat set up?
Well, the only reason I don't have a super chat on right now is I don't have enough watch time. You know, Kim, when you and I first met on here, it's when I first started really working on getting subscribers. And I didn't even understand anything about watch time. If anyone would just come on for a second, I was so thrilled.
Right.
They'd spend time with me. And I remember you were working really hard to make sure that you got everything going and that you were able to get all the watch time, and you did it. I mean, you were like,
Oh, it was tough.
oh my gosh, I didn't think you slept that whole time, Kim. I admire you so much.
I didn't very much. Pam was kind of upset with me. She said, "What is it you're getting out of this? Nothing. Nothing."
That's right. That's right. It's true. We don't get, it'd be nice to get something, but we don't always.
Well,
But
see,
I'm just, the only one I super chat is you. And that's because you were such an inspiration for me.
I appreciate it. But now I want you to know, and I'm not complaining. I just want you to know YouTube keeps 30% of that.
That's why instead of $2, I now send you 3.
Okay.
I give my dollar to YouTube, my YouTube tax, and then I give you the
Well, that's great. I mean, I I'm not out there begging, but so you got to be monetized before you can put the super chat up. Is that correct?
Yeah, you do. And what I'm hearing now, which I don't think we knew at the time, is that you only have to hit that 4,000 hours of watch time one time. And
Well,
then you don't have to have it for the following year.
oh yeah, you got
You
to
said,
have it for the full time.
are you sure? Because I heard that we were reading it wrong and you didn't.
You got to maintain 4,000 hours for the past 365 days. Hello, Kathy Miller.
Hi, Kathy.
I believe that's right.
Yes, I'm being told no, but I'm going to go on and ask YouTube about it because I would like to know.
Okay. Well, it would
And when
be good to
I find
know.
out, yeah. And if it turns out we don't, but
I'm up to like 10,000 hours now.
I bet you are.
And
You're killing
I'm
it.
sure Grizz is way up there above me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys are kings when it comes to live chats and view time.
But see, I made all that time back in January or, December, January. Or no, it was January because it was in
Right.
February when we had to have it. Okay,
Right.
so you watch when we get into the next year of January, we're going to lose a lot. But I'm so much ahead that hopefully it won't hurt. Well, you check that out. I would like to know But I was to the understanding that you have to maintain 4,000 hours
Right.
for the
Right.
last 365 days.
Right. That's what I thought too, and I was told that I was reading it wrong, that they checked it out with YouTube, but, I think we always have to do our own research, make sure, right? So I'm gonna make sure.
Right. And I think that YouTube's wrote by politicians because you they can dance around and not answer the question.
That's right. That's right. Doesn't matter what side you sit on, it's all the same.
Oh, it's about the same deal, yeah.
It's always the same. So, yeah.
So, Kathy, I want you to tell Dog for me that I just can't get up in time to catch him of the morning. I've always been a morning person for the 40 years that I work, so now I can sleep in. So I don't set the alarm. I just let it go. I just go to bed, and when I wake up, I wake up.
So Catherine Coburn, are you a singing channel? I'm gonna go ahead and catch your channel. I'm gonna support you. I think I've seen you before, and I thought I had you subscribed, but maybe I'm mistaken. How you doing, Grizz?
Well, Warren, it can't be too hard to change your picture. My sister did, so
That's right. I was just checking everyone's channels out. Very nice. Wow. So are you going to go on any more cruises, Kim?
I would like to, but it just seems like it's hard for us. And our little dog, he's 14 years old,
Oh,
and he just totally gets upset when we leave. Uh, my sister watches him, and he does fine with her and everything, but he just he gets upset, and he has his seizures, because we're gone, and
oh no.
and I would just die myself if we went on a cruise and then we come home, something happened to him.
I bet. I bet.
So I just don't know as we're going to try to do it. Flying is such a big deal anymore. They,
It is.
well, I'm a big person, Pam's a big person, and it would be great if they would just have two seats, to where we didn't bother anybody else. But you had to have three seats together, see.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
and unless we get a little person that sits with us, we're we're an inconvenience to somebody else. So
Well, I'm going to tell you, I just watch little kids come down the line. If they don't look like they have big people with them, I tell them, hey, you could sit here. I grab them as they go by. My spell check is just driving me crazy.
well, Warren, you would go to your creator studio. Now, if you're on a phone, I don't know. This is how you do it on a computer. and you click on analytics, and it will show you the last 28 days. So then you have to change it to the last 365 days, which that'll be in minutes. So you got to convert that to hours. And that needs to be 4,000 hours.
Wow. Riz, you are doing good. 12,631 watch hours. That is crazy good.
Right. I think I'm up to 10,000.
Wow. Wow.
And see, the thing of it is with your live streams, people don't understand. You know, just because you're on there an hour, when you get done, you might have 20 hours of watch time from one live stream.
Right. Right. I do basically live streams now. Hey, Barnyard Chicken.
Hello, Barnyard Chicken.
Yeah. That's my dog drinking water if you hear like slurping. That is not me.
My little dog's not in here right now.
Oh. Yeah, I have two big dogs. I have a husky and I have a Saint Bernard.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I turned the wrong thing. There you go.
Are you gonna go get your puppy?
No, he's 14 years old. He's a Pekingese, so he's a small dog.
You know, Grizz, I know I had you, and I'm looking, and it says I don't have you. So, but I've had you, so I don't know what that's about. So I'm gonna go back and grab you again and ring your bell. Sorry about that. Lately, I have to check everyone. Let me check you, Barnyard Chicken. I know I have you. Yes, I have you. Good, good, good. YouTube is just always charging me so much tax. This is what I figured, Kim. We go on and you know how your numbers can fluctuate? Do yours fluctuate at all?
Are you talking about my subs?
Yes.
All the time, yes.
Yeah, we have started. Oh, great, Catherine. I'll be listening to you. I'm beginning to think that every time you get too many, that YouTube taxes you some. So they take some away.
I don't know how that's working.
I just call it YouTube tax.
Okay.
If I get 6 and they take away 2, I go, oh, they tax me again. Oh, nice, Grizz. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, I interview people who fly drones and just people I like and find very interesting. And I ask them to come on and let me interview them.
Well, we can give it a shot. I don't know how interesting I'm gonna be.
You are very interesting, kid.
What? Come here for a minute. What? I want to see you.
Oh.
Here I am. This is Val's live.
Hey, Pam.
This is a lady I told you
Hi.
she was going to interview me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm interviewing him on the 7th at 7 Eastern time.
So,
yeah, he's interesting.
Yeah,
For a
right.
while.
See, I think he's very
6 my time.
because he just went on here and very successfully, they changed all the plans on YouTube and very successfully was able to maintain his channel. with monetization and all that. Not everyone could do it. A lot of people couldn't do it.
Well, I
But
didn't do it on my own.
He was on live stream like 20 hours a day.
24/7 is what
Just like leading up to the deadline. I'm not kidding you. I didn't find it insane.
I was.
You'll have a good time. You have a good time.
Oh yeah, it was fun. I think it's going to be fun on the 7th.
Well,
You interview and
I
hangouts
got to
are
give
over.
credit to Riz and Iron Dog,
Yeah, they helped me.
Okay.
Drunken One. Let's see. And Bobby Sprinkle. Don't forget Bobby. They all helped me, and John helped me.
Yep.
You know, it's not that you do it on your own.
That's true.
So therefore, I tried to help everybody else.
Well, and you did. I think that was part of the nice thing about your channel is you didn't say, guys, help me, and I'm not going to do anything. You actually, your driving force was helping everyone else also get with you and get there. But I'm going to tell you, Kim, I seriously believe that no matter how many people help you, and this is for Grizz too, you have to put the effort. And if you don't, you will not get there. So you guys are just machines. For the world's most dangerous lawnmower.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty neat. Well, see,
Right.
Paw Bob doing it cheap. He's actually the one that we've all came from. That's how I met Grizz, how I met our dog and Bobby Sprinkle. And how I came about him was I was looking for a gas can. I needed a gas can for my lawnmower. And I was tired of spilling gas all over everything, especially if it's a hot motor. Well, he was revamping a gas can. Okay, now I didn't do what he did, but I watched his video on how he didn't like the way the government did the automatic shutoffs and stuff.
Right.
I bought what they call a no spill gas can. It's got a valve where you can control it. You can tip it right up and it won't spill one drop. And you can set it down in your lawnmower and pull the valve and let just the gas you want, and you won't spill one drop. I've got a video of it.
Yeah, I think I've watched that video. In fact, I think I've watched all your videos that you put out.
Oh, really?
And I watched your cruise one where you did your nice dance. I'm just saying. I think it was the hairy man contest. I'm not sure.
World's sexiest man contest.
Yes.
I knew that I wasn't going to win it. I knew that. I told Pam, I said, I'm going to go get in that. She said, are you serious? I said, sure, it'll be fun. I said, I want you to video it. So Pam videoed it for me.
That was tons of fun.
And that one woman had that toilet paper. Oh, what a deal.
Cheaper than dirt.
Yeah, cheaper than dirt. Yeah. Yeah, cheaper than dirt. I've had Idaho Hillbilly come on my live chat. I thought that was really impressive. And I appreciate everybody being on the live chat. Now, Grizz, if you would like to come up here on the panel with us, you can. You know you're always welcome. But you said you was buffering a while ago. I don't know if that means you had a headache or Fat Boy was in here for a little bit.
I just love the names people come up with. I just love them.
Well, you can't make up my name.
Oh my gosh. My roommate's in the room laughing, if you can hear him back here. Oh my gosh.
Roommate.
Yeah, I have a roommate. My daughter moved out and it just seemed economical. So yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yep. No, Doug. No, Lillian. Be a good girl. Oh, please be a good girl.
Okay, Grizz, not a problem. I just want you to know you got a standing invitation. So, what did you do for a living?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh my gosh, I've done a lot of things. I worked as a director for kids that were in the juvenile justice system for about 14 years. I've cleaned houses before that. Now I get to do whatever I want. So now I'm remodeling a house that was built in 1915. So I get to go tear out walls, put things in. It's so much fun. And I get to watch a little girl with autism. Well, I say little, but she's 19. Do that a couple days a week. I do restorative conferencing to help people who are in fights get over them. Stuff like that. Just what I want to do now.
That's great. Well, I worked 40 years at a mom and pop lumber yard.
Mm.
And I have totally tore up my body doing it.
I bet. I bet.
I've had a hip replaced. My feet don't work right. I have trouble with my back. Now, this is not job related, but I'm diabetic. I have sleep apnea. So, all this stuff in account, I was able to quit and draw disability, which will be 4 years ago this coming month. The first week in October is when I quit 4 years ago.
I'm diabetic. I think you and I talked about this on one of your live streams. I'm diabetic. I have some all that autoimmune stuff that goes with that. It's just right. It's just something we have to push through. But I saw your video when you had done the hip replacement.
Yeah, that was my first video.
Because when I first started watching you, when we started going on live streams, I just thought, gosh, there are so many fascinating people in the world, and the only way you know that is through YouTube. So I love YouTube. Oh, Grizz, you're not banned anymore from to live streaming when he didn't want to, and he banned you for 3 to 4 months. Wow. But you're back on? That's good.
Wow. I didn't know he banded you, Grizz.
Oh,
But hello, Gene Chambers. How are you? Yeah, Grizz is the one, or not Grizz, but Bob's the one that showed me how to live stream.
wow.
He told me what kind of a webcam that he had, so I bought one exactly like his. That way you're comparing apples to apples, you know?
Right, right.
Well, I don't take shots, Grizz,
Yeah, I don't like shots.
but I do have to poke my finger to check it.
Right.
I have been kind of a bad boy the last day or so. Uh, my sugar today was 145.
Mm.
Not good. But no, I'm still on pills. I take 4 different pills in the morning, and then I take 2 of them in the evening.
Wow. So I'm on one, but my doctor wants me to come back and see her so she can put me on more. So
And I bet they started you on metformin.
they tried, but I can't take it. It upsets my stomach, and I never got over it.
I heard a guy say that it upsetted his stomach.
Yep. They told me to stay on it for 6 weeks and it'd be better. And I said, no, I have to leave the house at some point, right? I have to be able to leave. So I just stopped it. And I ran over my laptop with a tractor.
Oh, Grizz, I remember when you run over your uh, laptop, but I didn't know you went into his live stream cussing. Oh, my.
Note to self, if you run over your laptop, don't go immediately onto someone's live stream.
CB and ham amps.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes, he does. And he's very interesting. He's so easy talking. You know, you can just sit and listen to him all day, you know. And now he's doing this deal with Alexa playing music, which is, you know, you get copyrights and he's taking these videos back down. I've only got one copyright. Joanne Plains, I think it was. She was doing people's faces, you know, and I did a jib jab on her, and I put it up on YouTube, and I got a copyright strike. They said, "Okay, you're not in trouble, but you know, you just won't get paid." So I left it up. Now I had some other copyright strikes because I didn't understand the deal, and I was putting music to my videos. You can't do that.
Right, right. See, I have Alexa. I have this Spot thing, this Alexa Spot, and I have a bunch of them. So I have it turned off right now. I have the red light on.
Yeah, don't.
My one in the kitchen, when you said her name, she said she didn't understand.
Okay. Now on the computer, you know, they got that deal, Cortana, and
Yes,
sometimes she'll come on, sometimes she won't.
right. Yeah, you know, Grizz, that's like my channel. We don't curse and stuff because what I found out was my grandson comes on my channel and then he will tell me all the things that I do right and wrong. So if I do any language, he's sure to tell me that I'm not being a good grandma. So I had to tell everybody we gotta keep it very cool on the channel because he is monitoring me now because he thinks grandma's a little special. Let's just say that.
Well, it's not very good. It's not very Christian like to be doing a lot of cursing. you know, and the biggie is the F bomb.
Mm,
You can
yeah.
slip, okay, you can slip and say it. I mean, it's not good, but you could slip and say it, but you have to actually think about doing it if you type it.
Yes.
Oh, is it necessary? No, no. I'm, you know,
But I
I know
do
what that word is.
understand when
I
you,
used it quite frequently when I was working,
yeah.
and I got in trouble for it all the time.
But I could see when you run over your laptop, I would be hard pressed to contain myself. And I think I'm pretty good with not doing cursing. But I will tell you, if I ran over my laptop, I would be very, very unhappy. Let me put it that way. Oh my gosh.
But now
Ah,
I have put the F word, I don't know where it was, where it can't be typed. Now, I don't know whether they can type it or not, but you know, if it happens, it happens, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Grizz. You know, they say they don't want it in their chat, yet they put it on their channel. Yeah, I think yeah. It should be on both things. Not in chat, not on channel. I think mostly it should be that, but boy, I've been on some videos that the amount of cursing is staggering, and I just have to turn it off because it can get a bit much for me.
Right.
But I'm one of those, if I hear too much, I just turn it off and, wait till they put out content without that.
Well, like I said, I'm not doing this for money. I I do try to create a little bit since we're here anyhow,
Sure.
but it's fun. And just like now, she's watching one of the judges, not Judy, but the other one. And me and Pam, we watch The Young and Restless together.
Hmm.
And then she's got two shows that she watches, and then she watches the judges. So I thought, well, I'll come in here and fire this up.
Yeah. Yeah, Grizz. Police language. The only reason I just think that I kind of do, so I'll just admit it, I do. Um, Only again because I'll hear about it if I don't. And then I thought, well, if my grandson's watching, which surprises me, maybe there are a lot of other kids, and then we've gotten some very young people coming on. Some people who fish, some people who do other things. So I tell them it's safe to come in. I don't want their parents and everyone curtailing my channel because I don't know.
Right. And I agree with Grizz. People can be adults. And,
Yeah.
and if that word comes out once in a while, you're better off to not say anything about it. Just proceed on, you know, because you're going to draw attention to it real quick.
Yeah. So do you ever get dislikes on your stuff, Kim?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Uh, Let me see what I got now. Yeah, I get thumbs down. And
Yeah.
let me look. I got to go to another page to see it.
Oh,
I got 15 likes.
very nice.
No thumbs down. But the
Very good.
thing of it is, and Grizz will say the same thing, your thumb downs helps. I mean, because they're going in there enough time They're giving you watch hours. If they're in there long enough to give you a thumbs down, if that makes them feel better, you know, well, that's fine because I'm still getting the watch hours.
Yeah.
And, you know, yellow flags are not stripes, right? And I get the yellow dollar signs for some reason, and then
Yeah.
sometimes they go away.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't understand any of that happening for you, Kim, because your streams are pretty, they're just good, they're funny, you know?
Right, but the reason why I get some of the yellow dollar signs is because of my guests, you know, and I am not talking about Grizz or anybody that's on here right now.
Well,
At all.
even John's really good with his language.
Oh, John's great.
Sometimes I'm cleaning and I just turn on your channel and watch it while I'm cleaning. I don't always come in and say hi, but John's been pretty good about everything too.
Right, he is.
Thumbs down are just as good as thumbs up with YouTube. It's about video participation. A thumbs up or down is video participation as well as comments. Yeah, Chris, I think that's finally what I came to because on one of mine I got like 8 because they didn't like the person I was interviewing. It was just personal, people just personally, you know, and then I've gotten them, I can get up to 5 or 6 depending. And sometimes it's just trolls who just decide, you know, let's go on an adventure and hit someone's channel. So I'm good with it now. The first time though, I was not okay with it. I will admit that. But now I'm like, it's okay. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Your thumbs down is not a big deal at all.
Well, that's the thing, Barnyard Chicken. I think a lot of people do the thumbs down, not because they dislike your content, not because your content's bad. It's just that they are unhappy people who just want to do something. And I know the one day that I didn't get any. I went on and I just told them, "What's wrong? You only got one job, and your one job is to hit the dislike. So get up out of your basement and do your job." And then I got a dislike. I was like, "There you go. You only got one job. Be proud and do it right." So yeah.
Well, they don't have anything else better to do, Barnyard Chicken.
Yeah, because
So,
your stuff is fine. I would never put a dislike on anything you do.
well, you know, anybody that's making a video should not be thumbs down. That's my opinion. But if you think that you need to do that, that's fine. But here's the deal. If I don't like what I'm looking at, that's why they put that X up there. Click it off. And just like the TV, I can turn the channel on that TV.
Right. Yeah, Chris. That is when they come on. They don't stay any time at all. Warren. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put my there you go. That's my channel, guys. I'm gonna be interviewing Kim on the 7th, or yeah, 7th of October, at 7 p.m. So 7/7.
Great. Hey,
on my
Val.
channel, so catch up with me.
Hey, Valerie, you turned blue.
I did. Yay! I'm a Smurf. I did. We're Smurfs. Yay!
Yes, they do, Grizz. But you know, I just do a live stream. I do a video. I need to get a video made. I told Pam, I said we need to do another hot tub video or something.
Oh, you should. I watched that when you did. That one time when you went out there and you're like, I'm just here. I decided I'm just going to sit out here for a little bit. I thought that was great.
Well, doing it cheap Bob told me. He said, you need to make Fat Man in a Hot Tub.
Oh my
I
God.
went back and I renamed it because I got it yellow $sign on it, you know. I don't
Yeah.
know why, because you could only see about this much of me, you know.
Yeah. I think they thought you were being mean to yourself.
And then we put the rubber ducks in there.
Cool.
That
Very
was
cool.
fun. We put names on them.
Yeah, I always feel that if someone doesn't like my content, I'm okay with it, because there are a lot of people on YouTube doing better stuff than I am, and I know that. I mean, I'm still learning. I've been doing it for about a year and a half now,
Oh,
and I am still learning.
yeah. You need to try to learn something every day.
Yeah. So, and the analytics, oh my gosh, I couldn't figure that out. It's just a lot of stuff.
Uh, Valerie, now don't you run off.
Okay.
I've got to go to the little boy's room and I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll be here. Hey, Warren Floyd, how you doing today? See you in here? Oh, you have 22. Okay. So are you, I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to you. So if you put up some stuff, I will be sure to get it. Though I do realize that not everybody puts up video, for sure. There we go. Then I'll have you. Oh, let me get back to Google. I like his Wizard of Oz, don't you guys? Isn't that cool? Yeah. It's thumbs up is all about ego. Thumbs down, at least you know how they really feel. Yeah, I don't mind my ego being every once in a while getting a lot of thumbs up so I can say, ah, nice. But the thumbs down, I'm just learning how to just live with it anymore. And just think, well, there are people who aren't gonna like what I do, and that's just how it works. Hey, you're welcome, Warren. Anytime. Hey, Kim.
I'm back.
Bah. So what kind of camera do you have now?
That I do my videos with.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Nikon.
Oh, wow.
It's called a Cool Pix.
Oh, nice.
And the only problem of it is when I take a video, if I'm in the shot, I can't see what I'm shooting.
Right.
And I bought this on the cruise ship. I give more money for it than I should have, but if I hadn't have bought it, My other one broke while I was on the cruise.
Oh,
Don't know what caused it. Everything was pink. When I was taking pictures and videos, everything was pink.
oh wow.
So I caught one of the professional photographers and I asked him, I said, what do you think's causing this? He said, go up to our office or where we, I forget what they named it. Focus, I think, is the name of their shop. And I handed it to the guy and told him what was going on. He looked at it and what have you. And I said, wait a minute, I know how to fix that. I said, get down there in that cabinet and get me a good camera out there. But I said, let's make sure that the SD card will transfer and everything. So I took the SD card out of my old camera, the battery, deleted everything before I took the battery out. I went back up to the room out there on that balcony, heaved that old camera out there in the Atlantic Ocean. So it's down there right now if somebody wants to go down there and fix it. Hello, old mucker. Old mucker from the UK.
Hey, Mucker, how you doing?
So anyhow, I have I've had good luck with it. The only thing I've had trouble with the batteries. They don't last very long. And I bought one from Best Buy. It was like $40 for one of the batteries. So I found this charger. I can plug it into the car,
Oh, nice.
or I can plug it into the outlet. And it came with a cheaper battery because I only give $10 for this and a battery. And
Wow.
it charges up quick because you can plug your camera in and charge your battery that way. But this way is a lot quicker. So what kind of do you have a camera?
I do, but I don't use it that much. I bought that Canon SL2 when it came out, and it's great, but I'm normally just using my phone. You know, it takes as good at pictures as anything else that I have. So I use, and I always have it with me. I also have a couple GoPros, but it's funny as it sounds. No matter how much stuff I have, I go back to what I'm used to, and that's my.
The phones do a real good job.
They are great for YouTube and stuff like that, I think. So I use them a lot.
Oh, Grizz.
Yeah.
They should wear Depends.
Yeah. If I thought, I think a lot of times though, those thumbs down are just people who, I checked and some of the people actually subscribed to me who were doing the thumbs down. And so I just feel I made them mad at something. So sometimes I have it before I even go on. They just have that thumbs down. I go on. I'm like, really? I haven't even started yet.
You you don't want to ever mention it, and if you get a troll, I've had some trouble with trolls. Just ban them. Don't
Right.
even don't even mention it. Just ban them.
Yes. We were calling it for a while, Whack-A-Troll. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
And so I go, time for Whack-A-Troll, and then next we kind of play who gets to him first. There are a few people that tell me what they don't like about my videos. Okay, but do they tell you, Grizz, what they do like? 13 years. Have you, Catherine? Wow.
Let's see, Catherine, if I remember right, you said you was like 35.
Oh my goodness.
I've been on disability for, well, not quite 4 years. I told you I quit 4 years ago. It took 7 months before I got my first check. What do you mean, old mucker?
He's just trying to help Grizz out. It wasn't as constructive as what we were thinking it might be.
He spelled it good. See,
Yeah.
see, you can do that, and
Yeah.
we know what he said.
Yes. And that's all I think. I think if you put some asterisks in the words that you're using, or you spell them off a little bit, it's a little bit better than just right. Yes. Yes. You're a card, you are. Yes, you are. Uh,
But I made that one video, and it
wow.
was still pictures. Uh, I didn't know how to do videos very good, but I just took pictures of that Carolina carport, and I got 64,000 views.
Oh my gosh.
But that was before I was monetized.
Yeah. $1979. Wow. That was 2 years after I graduated high school.
Yeah, I graduated in 75, 1975.
Nice. Oh, so we're close to the same age. I'm 58. Yeah, it's amazing what you can put on and people like on YouTube, you know? You just go on and just start uploading. I think I like that one saying that people said, better done than perfect. And if you look at my videos, you see I don't worry about perfection. I have a learning disability and when I Oh, I'm sorry, Catherine.
Wow. Well, Catherine, I'm sorry to hear that. And I kind of know what you're talking about because I have sleep apnea. And without my machine, I quit breathing at night.
Ugh.
I'll absolutely quit breathing.
Your teachers couldn't wait to get rid of you. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think a lot more people than we realize have learning disabilities. I'm dyslexic, and so I get to go through life, just seeing things a little bit differently than others. So,
Well, I didn't notice it, Val.
thank you. Yeah, that's, just sometimes the numbers can be a little screwy for me. I've gotten better as I've gotten older.
Now, I wasn't real great in school. I was real good at math, and I was good in shop classes and stuff like that. I did not like history or English. I can't spell worth a hoot, you know.
I can't either, but I will say that's one of the nice things about having like autocorrect and everything we do now, because I don't spell well. You suffocate every 5 minutes and sleep. So you have one of those are they called CPAP machines?
I do. Does old Mucker?
The cane inviting the teachers. Oh, mugger.
Yeah, I've had 2 sleep studies. When I started Medicare, I had to take another sleep study.
Okay, so it's from your acid reflux. Okay. So one thing I do now is I can read. I went to college so I could do some of the jobs that I've been doing, and went through all that. But I will tell you, I just don't fight it anymore. I put all my books they're all on like Audible, and I listen to them. I just don't fight it anymore.
Okay, I'm sorry, Catherine. I thought you had said 35.
Yeah, I did too.
27.
27. Okay, 27. Mm.
And then my I have a BiPAP machine where when I breathe in it pushes air, and when I release it shuts off, or it backs off to let me exhale.
Wow.
There's a CPAP where it's a constant flow, but they said when I took my sleep study that I couldn't handle it. So they put me on a BiPAP.
Oh, wow.
And then it's got like an SD card in the machine, and I can take it out, plug it into my computer, and I have a program that I found. It's called Dream Mapper, and it can tell me how many hours I slept, if I have a leakage on my mask,
Mm.
and what my AHI, that's how many apneas you have, and you need to try to keep that below 5.
Wow. Wow.
And Pam said that I don't even make any noise. All she hears is the machine, and it's pretty quiet.
Nice.
I don't even snore now.
Mm. So do you sell wood, Grizz? Or are you just getting the wood ready for winter for your house? I'm sorry, old mucker, for you. I really am. Yeah, it's hard to get people who know how to help people. Mm.
Old Mucker works on his computer somehow. That's how he makes his money.
Wow, very nice.
I think if I'm incorrect, old mucker, correct me.
Yeah, I would love to stay home and make money, and I hope at one point that YouTube will do that for me, and I'll just I got a 10-year plan going. I figure if I give it 10 years, I might make it, because I'm thinking by the time I retire, I'm not gonna be able to live on unemployment, and I don't have all the things that a lot of other people have, all the savings and all the things. So, I have 10 years to make it work so I can make some money also. So, I'm okay with making money. I don't mind.
There you go. I thought he did something on the
I
computer.
run a web hosting business. Oh, nice. In web design. Very nice. Oh, Catherine, okay. Yeah, because mostly I think we're all kind of in this together, Kim, aren't we? We all just want to have fun and do something we enjoy doing.
Right. And I think it's pretty unique. Uh, old mucker is from the UK. Grizz is in Oregon. I think Catherine is in Kentucky.
Nice.
And Val's, where are you from?
I'm Idaho.
Idaho. Well,
Yes.
you're not. Well, yeah, you're over further. Well, you're close to Grizz.
Hmm. And I'm not far from the Idaho
Hillbilly.
hillbilly. Yeah. I think he's in Cambridge or in something like that. But he's not far. Yeah. It's hard. I would think it'd be very hard for a teenager to become disabled. You're just so young.
I don't know how they would do that because uh, when you start getting disability, they rate your pay on what you worked. And at that age, she wouldn't have worked. So
No,
I don't
no.
know how that would turn out. Now, if I didn't have Pam's assistance, I wouldn't be able to make it on what I'm making. But she worked for the government, so she has very good insurance. And
Yeah.
she retired back right before we got married
Mm,
in 2010. And then I retired in 2014. So with her insurance, it's great. And then after you've been on disability for 2 years, now I don't know about Catherine, but this is what happened with me. After you've been on disability for 2 years, then they put you on Medicare.
mm.
And you don't want to turn it down because if you do, then when you start to where you need it, they penalize you and you pay a higher price when you finally do take it. So I pay $134 a month for Medicare.
Mm.
But when I go to get my blood work done, which is every 3 months, that's 400 and some dollars. And Medicare pays it 100%.
Wow. Wow.
That's
Wow.
just one thing. And they also pay, okay, like when I go to the doctor's is 85 bucks. They pay all of it but $17. And her insurance picks that $17 up. I
Wow.
don't even have a copay.
Wow. That's nice, Kim.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky. I'm I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just saying that's why I'm saying I wouldn't be able to make it without Pam's help.
Right, right. It's one thing about government work is they do have good retirement stuff if you stay until you retire. Now, I didn't stay until I retired. And so then I had to use my savings. But it is what it is. So now I'll just yeah, who knows,
On
just
the
keep
10-year
working.
plan.
I'll be at Walmart. Hi everyone. Welcome in. Come on in. They'll give me a chair. I'd like that.
I could do that job.
Right?
I could actually do that job because a lot of times I'll go with Pam and she gets one of them go-karts at Walmart
Uh-huh.
and I'll sit over here to the side and everybody will come in, hi, Don, hi, Rick, you know, just for instance,
Yeah. See, I think I think that may be it, what I end up doing.
I wouldn't be able to stand and do it.
No. If you could sit, maybe have a soda or something. Eat lunch. Wave to people. Catherine, don't feel too bad about that because they send me because I was dyslexic, they send me home with all kinds of stuff that I could not do either. And they didn't know what to do with me. So I was always studying harder than anyone else. That's what it felt like. I always had to stay longer. I got to be in summer school a couple times. It's just what some of us end up having to do.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Well, I was in the apartment.
Yes. Go take care of it. Yes. Drive careful.
Be careful. Be safe.
All right.
Yeah, we have the same thing. Kevin lost his job and he wasn't going to be able to afford to stay where he was. And because Susan moved out, I said, well, I have a room at the end of the hall. If you want it, it's got your name on it. Right
Well,
on.
it's really good that you two can do that.
Oh, yeah. I might be dyslexic because I can read backwards, upside down, and highly misspell and make sense at all. Don't worry. I misspell a lot of things. I think there are a lot more dyslexic people than what we know. They just learn differently. They take information in differently, Warren, and that's just how that works. And so we end up being vital to a lot of problem-solving things because we can look at things from a very different angle than most people. And so we become needed in this world because we have that ability.
You have a ghost, your door opened by itself.
My door?
It might be to your right.
Oh, this one? Yeah.
Dog pushed it.
Yeah. My big Saint Bernard. She decided just to lay down because Kevin left, so she's sad.
Oh.
So she threw herself on the ground like, oh.
So she likes Kevin.
She does. She likes Kevin. Kevin brought with him his 2 cats. And she really likes it when Kevin will let her in the room and she can stare at his cats. I told him to be careful because I'm not sure she won't think they're squeaky toys. I know how to make quilts. So do you make quilts like blankets you're saying, and lap quilts and things like that, Catherine? Because I've made quite a few quilts, and I think it's a wonderful thing to be able to do. This-
I like doing woodworking, but I don't now because, what am I going to do with it?
ah,
Yes, I could make stuff and sell it.
so what kind of woodworking stuff, Kim?
Well, okay. Can you see that blue cabinet?
Yeah.
Okay, that's just one thing. I made that blue cabinet right there.
Oh, nice.
But that's just one thing. And um, I built a deck for our hot tub. I put a floor and a loft in our carport.
Oh, wow.
Stuff like that.
Well, I'm reading the chat, and I get guys that you say you have trouble reading writing, but you're doing very well on this. So, just so you know, doing very well.
Oh, Catherine is? Yeah, she's doing very well.
And old Mucker too.
Old Mucker's a great guy. I have seen him on the panel and talked to him. He's a good guy. He's got a wonderful setup. I don't know how many computer screens he's got. I think he's got 3. Now, me and Pam, we converted this desk. I had a desk, and she said, well, why don't we put a top on it and make it longer and at a L shape so that we can get both computers on the same desk. So right here, see where my hand is? Right here is her computer, right here. And of course, you can see her chair.
Yes. Very nice. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Chris. Yeah, you're getting it for the house. Yeah. You got 4 computers in there and 5 screens?
Okay, see, I didn't know because I've only seen one little setup. He does a great job. He's one of them that showed us how to do the thumbnails. And
Oh,
Grizz has showed me a bunch on thumbnails. And TubeBuddy is the way to go on your thumbnails. I started using Canva.
right.
It works. Canva. Have you heard of that, Val?
Yeah, I use Canva.
Okay. It works,
Mm-hmm.
but TubeBuddy is so much easier for me.
Well, it would take me a very long time to know how to do that. Oh, Mucker. A really long time. Yeah, so does TubeBuddy, do you get to put pictures in it and do all that other stuff?
Sure.
Yeah.
You just Grizz has showed me a lot, but you just have to play with it. Now, if you will look through Grizz's videos, he's made live streams on how to use TubeBuddy, and he showed me how to turn it on and turn it off because
Okay.
it is a memory hog and it takes over your page. And
It
I
did.
never liked it, so I wouldn't use it. Well, he showed me how to turn it off, so
Yeah, I had TubeBuddy, but it went on my creator page and it was overlapping on stuff, so I couldn't read the main stuff I wanted to because TubeBuddy was all over the place. So I finally got it completely off because I was trying to use it, but it became kind of hard for me. So
well, you can turn it on and off. It's pretty simple after you see how to do it.
yeah, I'll go on Grizz's stuff and start looking up how to do stuff so I can make sure I get that going.
Let me show you just one secret that Grizz showed me.
Okay.
Let me screen share. Okay, now here's Grizz's channel, and right here you see these three dots right beside up here at the top.
Yes.
Okay, you click on that.
Okay.
You go down here to where it says more tools.
Okay.
Then you go over here to extensions,
Okay.
and then you click on that. All right. Now you come right down here and you turn it on. All right. Now you turn that off. Now you have to refresh your page. Make a large. Okay, there it is. And see, now we've got TubeBuddy.
Oh, okay.
Now that's just as easy as can be. So I want to turn it back off. I go to more tools. I go to extension. I go down here, right here, TubeBuddy for YouTube, and turn that off.
Oh, wow.
All right, so now you can still see it, right?
Yes.
Okay, refresh the page. It's gone.
Wow. I like that.
All right, now stop sharing. And then that way you can use it when you get ready to. And if you don't like it, I mean, you just turn it off when you don't want it.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't know how to do that, so it took me a while because I was paying $4 a month or something for TubeBuddy, and then I just made
Oh
me.
no, this is free.
Okay.
Pay for it, but I never pay for it. I don't know if Grizz pays for his or not.
Yeah, so what I ended up doing was going into Canva. I used like one main thumbnail for my interviews, and then I use some different ones depending on what I come up with that day. And then I do them.
Oh, Mucker, don't worry about telling secrets. I mean, if you know something that's going to help somebody, I'm not too old to learn. You can
Right?
jump right in there and tell us. But Grizz showed me how to do this. I got to give credit to Grizz. When you get ready to make your thumbnail, you got to go ahead and update or upload your video. Then, I mean, you put it in private before you put it public.
Right.
And you can go to YouTube Creator. And what you do is you click on there to select a still picture, and then you play your video and you pause it where whatever picture you want, and you click on that, man, you got it.
Nice.
Then you can put your text to it. He showed me how to do that. And you want your text big enough that they can read it,
Right.
that they don't have to read the description.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was making thumbnails to start with Canva, but I wasn't making them big enough. They look good, but nobody could read them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then it'll also compare where you are in your lineup.
Oh.
So when somebody goes to a search, say, for instance, I've got that So Clean video for my cleaner, for my BiPAP machine. You want that in the top 5. Okay. Now, I haven't got that figured out exactly right, but you got to name it right. And you want it where if you put in there So Clean, you want to be in the top 5 because they're going to look in the top 5.
Oh, nice, Chris. That makes sense. Yeah, I only have a couple that I would say that were in the top. One was when I did it on my lawnmower, and I said I had an eco lawnmower, and I said it wouldn't start. But I think I have 8,000 views on that, maybe.
Yeah, that's good too.
Every spring I get them until winter, and then I don't get anyone looking at it. And then spring hits, and they start looking at it again.
Oh, of your lawnmower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because no one's worried about how to get it running or if it's running or not in the winter. They don't care. Oh, you use the free version, Grizz? That makes a lot of sense. Nice.
I bought this it's called Startron. It's an additive that you put with your gasoline. It's supposed to help the ethanol in your gasoline to not tear up your carburetors in the small engines.
Right.
I probably should make a video on that.
Mm-hmm.
You can make a video about just about everything,
I think so.
and if they don't want to watch it, that's fine.
Yeah, I think if people don't want to watch what I put, I'm always good with that.
I made a video of this one weed. It's called buckhorn.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you can't kill that stuff. It's like digging up a carrot.
Wow.
The weed at the top will be real small, and you dig it up, and it'll have a root on it about 3 or 4 inches long. It's called buckhorn.
So, Warren, are you saying that you pay close attention to small details? So if your porch light is leaning to the right and you come back to straighten it out, are you saying that as you're leaving the house, you have to turn around, come all the way back, and straighten out that light? Because I actually know a lot of people who have to do that because you notice stuff. Yeah. I am now at the wonderful age where I forget if I close my garage door, so I get to turn around and come all the way back and check it.
Oh, I've done that.
I'm just like, ah. Okay, Grizz, I'm going to check that out because I really do like the things that tell you, the free programs that tell you how to do certain things. I have vidIQ right now. That's been helping me out, but I don't use it that much, so I think I'm going to probably just drop it because I'm paying like $50 a month, and that's a lot for me to just give if I'm not using
You're
it.
paying for,
vidIQ,
and what does it do?
it tells me, it gives me real-time analytics, and then it also, if I want to come up with tags that I can't think of, it will help me do that. Give me tags and help me show what my rating is and all that on my tags. But since I've been doing more live stream than I've been doing content, more or less, I'm not using it.
Social Blade will tell you about your program or your channel too.
Yeah, I've been hearing about Social Blade like the last 2 weeks. It's been coming up a lot on the streams.
I'm getting this from Grizz. Give the king the credit now. And even the free version of TubeBuddy, that'll give you 3 tags.
Oh, nice.
That'll give you 3 tags. They'll say, okay, if you upgrade, there's 20 tags. Well, and then I think that if you watch somebody else's video and you use the Social Blade, it'll show you the tags on their channel.
Oh, wow.
I think. I'm not for sure how to use it.
Yeah, I know vidIQ will do that. If I go on, they'll hit those and let me know what other people use for their tags. I've gotten better with my content at being able to tag it. But I haven't been tagging my live streams, and someone said I need to do that. So, okay, Grizz, I'll play it because I'm all about learning. Especially if I can learn for free. I'm always happy about that.
Well, it's totally up to what you want to spend your money for. But if you're spending $50 on a program like that, you're not making it back.
No, no. See, that's the one thing when people say, yeah, you shouldn't want. I've had people actually say you should not ever want to make money on YouTube. It's pointless. It's worthless. But I don't think that's true. I think if you're putting a lot of energy into it and you're doing it as a creative process, there's nothing wrong with making money at it. I just haven't. I think I've made 58 cents, but since I'm before they stopped the monetization, right? So I don't know if I'm ever going to get my 58 cents because I have to hit everything to be able to get it.
Okay, but you got your sub count.
I do.
Okay, your watch hours is coming up.
Yeah, I think I had last time I checked was 2,600 hours. So I need 1,400 hours. And the way I've been gaining momentum, I figure in about 8 weeks, 10 weeks, I'll have all my watch
Okay, now
time.
I've been running your playlist 24 hours a day.
Oh my gosh, Kim, you don't have to do that.
No, I run eight. I run 8 different people.
Okay.
My computer is big enough that I can do that. And back when we was working on getting it, I was running like 10 tabs for Grizz, or no, Ardo. I was running 10 for him on my computer and 10 for him on Pam's computer. 10
Nice.
for me, 10 for me on her computer. Well, then YouTube got onto it and they didn't all count.
Right.
So I come up with the idea, well, I'll just run one on everybody that I think needs it. But I still do Iron Dog and I still do Grizz's. And I got yours. I got Bobby Sprinkle and I've got Drunken One. And there's a guy, he does exercising and his name is Serge. I don't know his last
Yes.
name. I can't
Yes.
pronounce.
I've watched him. Yes.
Yeah, but I run his. So I run 8 tabs all the time.
Oh my gosh. I did
And
not know that.
when I start my computer up, which I don't shut my computer down, but when I come in here and sit down, I check all my tabs and make sure they're running. Sometimes I have to restart them because you've run down your list. See,
Right.
so then you got to restart them. And you can click on the loop, but if you have any new ones, they don't get played. See?
Okay. Yes. See, I didn't know. I know that we were doing some of that running playlists because I was doing some of that when you were first going to get yours. We had a bunch of different people asking for us to play playlists. And then I thought YouTube put a stop to that and they wouldn't let us do it anymore. But if they're letting us do that, I'm going to start doing that again.
Okay, now you can play someone else's video, I think, as many times as you want to. And our dog said that you can legally watch your own video 3 times a day.
Oh, okay.
So if you just run one playlist of your own, well, you're never going to repeat your videos.
Right. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me see.
Okay, what he's saying is viewing it as a new subscriber.
Okay. Because, yes, it's not on there. Okay. I will unsubscribe to you when I get off here and then watch it and resubscribe right away so I don't forget to do that. Thank you, Grizz, for letting me know that.
Hang on, I wonder if there's a way. Yeah, I don't think so. You had to unsubscribe to him to do it.
Right. I will do that and I'll watch that.
If you're on your own channel, you can click on it, show as a new subscriber, I think.
Okay.
But I'm on Grizz's channel right now. I don't see how to change it.
Yeah, Grizz, when I first went on, even on my live streams, always forget to tell people, hey, subscribe, click that like, ring that bell. I always forget to do that. Normally, if I'm on someone else's video and I'm live, when on someone else's channel, I remember to say those things. A social blade is your report card. Okay. That sounds really good.
And the way I do it now is I don't ask people to subscribe to me. Like if, okay, for instance, I was on your live stream
Mm-hmm.
and there was a lot of people on there that I wasn't sub to. So I would check and I would sub to them. Okay. Then I'd say hi. So then that threw up a red flag for them to sub back to me without me asking.
Right.
And I got, I forget how many. I went from, say, the last two numbers from like 35 to 58 from your channel. From your channel.
Yeah, I got to tell you, we have that's one thing, I realized that when you came on, I thought, oh, a lot of these guys haven't seen you before. And because they're droners and they just do drone things in RC trucks and stuff like that. But I thought they would like your channel too. And so I am glad that happened for you. I'm very glad that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh, I'm already 8 minutes behind again. Oh, wow.
He's lagging.
What kind of computer are you using, Grizz? Do I have to wait now for 8 minutes to see the reply?
It's his internet.
Oh,
I think he uses his phone.
okay.
No, he's got a laptop now. I don't know what he's on right this minute.
Yeah, because I have to pay quite a bit. Well, for me, I think it's quite a bit, close to 80 a month to have the internet I have. And I'm in a town. I'm not, like out, on the countryside or anything. So I have cable one. It's supposed to be pretty good. The best we have around here as far as for time. But I have to pay for it because it's not inexpensive. And I understand that people live a little further out. They pay a ton for theirs, more than I pay, and they get very little service.
Well, I have cable for
Do
my
you?
TV, my phone, and my internet. Okay. And I think I've got 10 meg. Or no, let's see. I might have went to 50 meg. Okay. And I pay I just got my bill. I pay $148.12.
Oh, wow.
Is that good or bad?
I don't think that's bad because you said your TV, your phone, and your internet. That's a lot of stuff.
I think so. Now
Yeah.
I only have basic. I have basic and extended basic.
Still, I think that's pretty good. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be here. He got it off of Noah's Ark. That's pretty good, old mucker. Okay, Chris, I will do that. He can't hear me, but we'll get that link sent. All right. We got him set up. I will have to say that this internet that we have, it is quick. I first tried to run Pam's computer on the wireless, so I didn't have to run the wire, and that didn't work very good because every time you would start it up, you had to rehook up the wireless. So I just bought a longer Ethernet cord, and I don't know how many I can plug in to this modem. It operates a phone also. So, and I have I think it's called APS battery backup that runs everything if the power goes off. The other day we lost electricity, and the computers was still up, but they only run about 6 minutes on them battery backups.
Oh, wow.
Uh, it just helps you. It gives you enough time that you can shut the computers off proper, and
Right.
it helps protect. Like if the electricity goes off and comes back on, boom, that surge. You don't get that because your computer's never shut down.
Okay, sorry. I could not get my drink open.
Here, hand it. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I just sent it over to you. Did you open my Powerade?
Pam's always doing that. Here, can you open this? Sure.
Right? Okay.
VoIP system.
The VoIP. Okay. Oh my goodness.
My speakers that I have used for years, if I'm looking at the screen, my left speaker wouldn't work part of the time. There's Grizz. So I bought a new set of speakers, but you have to plug it in to your USB port.
Right.
So I went to a computer place down in Evansville, Indiana. I know you don't know where it's at, but it's about an hour from here. And I got a deal where you plug it into the USB 3, and then
Yes.
it'll give you 4 to plug into.
Oh, wow.
So you actually lose 1. You only gain 3,
Right.
Hello, Grizz.
Hey, Kim and Val, we'll see how this works. Sometimes I have good upload speed and horrible bad download speed. So this might work and it might not.
Oh, nice. We're hopeful.
So everything works so far so good.
Looks good to me.
Yep.
Not cutting out on audio.
You need to brush up your hair a little bit, though.
Hey, Val.
Yeah.
What's really cool about that tube, buddy, is when you create a video, and turn on your tube, buddy, and then just go to a video page, like you're doing a video search or whatever. Go on in there. Oh, here, let me just do this. It'd be easier to illustrate it. Hopefully I can do this with the slow internet.
Okay, I'm gonna put him on the big screen, Val.
Okay.
You going to screen share then?
By the way, I don't have the chat window open because I'm just trying to save as much data as possible on upload and download speed.
Okay, I'll tell you if old Mucker gives you a finger or something.
Okay.
Nice.
By the way, when I'm using the Google Hangouts, or TubeBuddy, I mean,
Yeah.
when I do it, see, I open this window, and then I turn it on. I don't close down this page. I just leave it open until I'm done because this is not using any data to keep this page open. So I just leave it open so I don't have to reopen it again with the 3 dots again. Just a little convenient deal.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be a good idea, but I just close it down.
Yeah.
But it's a tip. Hello, hound dog.
Hey, puppy.
Come on, it's not giving me an option to refresh. There we go. Things are really slow here.
Well, you take your time. Val, don't take off. My little dog come in here, and that's his way of telling me he's got to go potty.
Okay.
So we got to go do our business. You ready to go? Come on. Come on. Come on.
So right now, Chris, you're working on your computer. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, this is my laptop computer.
Okay.
And my internet, I'm all out of high-speed data. So
Okay.
it's slow. Normally I'm really happy with my speed. I get 50,000 gigabyte of data each month. And usually I can just about make it, but I ran out early this month. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Now I just typed in cutting firewood here into the search results.
Mm-hmm.
Here on the right-hand side, it says show keyword score. You click on that. Now this is telling what the rating is in search, or the search volume it's up in the green. That's not bad. But the competition for that phrase, I'm in the yellow here. That's not very good. For less than half of the people are going to, will see my video. In other words, you'd have to go down 55 people before you see my video.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but watch this here. I'm going to add 2018 to it. See, this is how I'm pretty rough at doing this. I'm just learning this myself.
Mm-hmm.
Titles need to be exciting, need to grab a person, as well as rate good on the search volume, and all this stuff. They need rate good here, but the titles got to be able to grab you too. And so far, I can find titles that rate good, but they're not the grabbing. Okay, see here on the search volume, I'm still in the green, and it
Yeah.
brought up to, I'm almost to the green here, so I'm 79 out of 100. That's really increased my odds of this title being seen. So when you're creating a title to a video, you wanna kind of check into that and see, well, how many people are really searching for this?
Okay.
Which one to give my? That's one of the reasons why I really like TubeBuddy. Is I mean, you can just mess around with it, or I could cutting firewood with a steel chainsaw. By using a brand name in your title, that gives you a Google search item. Okay, by using a tool name. And the same thing kitchen, if you're using whatever kitchen appliances or that you're using or utilities, using brand names is a good thing to use because that makes it Google friendly for a search. And on occasion, you'll get that video will rank way up high. I got some videos that are ranking them, like 6 and 7 down in the search list.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, now see this is I have good rating, but see the search volume for that is down low.
Okay.
So, and here's another thing that you want to consider doing too. I want to go ahead and remove 2018 and see what that does. Another good thing to do is periodically don't spell the words properly. Actually, intentionally misspell the word because there's a lot of people. Now see there, I just dropped 2018, and that put me a high search and very good overall. See, I'm in the green and green on both. It says very, so this wood video that I'm doing, that's the title I'm going to use right there. Is
yes.
100 out of 100. That's what a person wants.
Oh wow.
But see, this is that's a cool feature. And then the other thing is when you're making a video, right here, when you're in your first 2 lines of your descriptions, this is very important real estate right here. The very first 2 lines. Anything underneath those 2 lines, you can't read. You can put whatever you want down there. But you want to have a title that's going to grab. You want to have a thumbnail that reaches out and grabs somebody and says, what's this? Second of all, you want to have a title that says, oh, that sounds interesting. And then you want to have right here in the description, the 2 lines, you want to write something, and that's what I'm horrible at. I'm very bad at expressive writing in this type of format of creating something that just tells people, yes, you really do want to watch this video somehow. It's
right.
This is very important real estate right here. And
okay.
with those three things, the person should be able to really, hit it and make things work.
I was doing, Grizz, I was doing a lot of content, and then I stopped. And now I'm doing more live streaming, but I got to get back to content.
Yeah, it's good to do both. But, there's nothing wrong with live streaming. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get more and more into the live streaming myself. For a long time, I despised people that were live streaming all the time. Because, back in the day, there was no money in it, first of all.
Right.
But live streaming has turned into such a huge tool that, it can actually promote your channel, because in your live streams, you can be promoting your own videos. In my case, I'm promoting my Teespring store where I sell T-shirts. There's money to be made that way. It can you can let people know about videos that they're not even aware of, that you think that they'd be interested in.
Right.
Plus live stream has become, where they're putting commercials on there, and I'm making not as much money off the video. But my live stream videos are a way to promote my other videos, and then I make more money off of that. But,
so, Chris, are they putting commercials on like after your live stream?
Yes, if somebody watches the playlist later, yes, they put the commercials in afterwards, but quite often. Just a second, I got a phone call I got to take. I want to mute this here. Let me see. How do I mute this?
There you go. Hey.
He didn't lie to you, did he?
Huh?
I said he didn't lie to you, did he?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. I'll have to check.
Oh, he wouldn't lie to you.
So how'd your puppy?
Oh, he made it.
Oh.
I think he's still screen sharing.
Yes, he's still in screen share.
Okay. Old Mucker says, all I can see is some old ugly dude with a beard.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that banging you hear is Lillian with her tail because Kevin just walked in. You tell me what you're gonna do?
Huh?
I'm still on live, so you may not want to tell everybody, but you can share if you want.
Oh no, just all the street lights were all out up there. And it was kind of a pain in the butt driving through there with all these other cars and no street lights.
Yeah, street lights are important. Oh, hey, baby. Oh, what a cute puppy. Hi, baby. How are you doing? You're so cute.
Now, he's not spoiled either.
Oh, no. Oh, no, he is not. He is not spoiled.
Yeah, he is. He's my boy.
Oh,
boy.
very sweet. And this baby is 14 years old?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Oh
he's
my
14. He
Sweet.
he had lost his back legs, the
Mhm.
use of his back legs.
Yeah.
The vet gave him a shot, and he started him on these pills. I forget the name, but it's like steroid.
Hmm.
So we was one a day, and then now we're down to half a pill every other day.
Oh, nice.
And he wobbles a little bit, but he can walk. I mean, he's fine.
Oh, very cool.
Now, when he goes out, sometimes when he does number two, he falls down. So you gotta kind of help him because of his legs. He can't support himself.
Oh, poor baby.
So sometimes I have to watch him with the leash and pull on him, keep him up.
Oh,
You gonna take him out?
I just did.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
I just came in.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Pam was asking me if I was going to take him out.
oh.
She didn't know that she was in the
Yeah,
bedroom
he went
watching
out.
TV.
He just, I could hear him when he's coming in. He was so happy.
Push the button.
Let me see. Okay. There you go. Is that better for you?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Kevin wanted a smartphone. He got one this year, and it's all confusing because it's if you're not used to using a smartphone. But oh, the reason why I was asking about a cruise is I'm going on one.
Great.
I know, I'm so excited. I'm going on one in January. My friend called me and she said she needed someone to go with her and would I go? And that's one reason why I'm so poor right now because, you know, cruises are kind of spendy and all my money is going towards getting me on the boat.
Okay, what cruise line?
This one is Royal Caribbean. Now, I've only been on Carnival. I've gone in Carnival a few times.
Do you know the name of your ship?
It's called, I don't think it's free. It might be Freedom of the Seas or something like that.
Okay.
I'm not sure it's the one. I don't think it's the one with like Central Park. I don't know. It may be Anthem of the Seas, something like that.
I've been on Anthem, and it does not have Central Park.
Okay.
Oh, stop.
Class is the one that has.
A roll in your cover.
Sorry about that, folks.
Not a problem.
Hey, I just wanted to show Val one more thing here.
You
On
go
this
right ahead.
Okay.
part. Okay, here's one more thing here. I want to go in here and I want to edit this video. Well, I'm not going to edit. I'm not going to change anything. But I just want to kind of show you something. Let's see here. Actually, no, I don't want to change this one here. Let me go to one of my older videos that I haven't re-edited a thumbnail, so it won't matter.
What month is this now?
Well, this is an unlisted video, so it won't matter. There's probably nothing on it. Okay, when this is another cool thing about the TubeBuddy. When you go to edit your videos right here, you got the create thumbnail. Now here you still have the option of your custom thumbnail from Canva or something else. Okay, but on the TubeBuddy thumbnail, okay, you can do it an image of an existing thumbnail. You can do that. If you want to import a video thumbnail, you have to have the paid version. But this one here, if I gotta wait till this one right here buffers up. Okay, then on this one here, I'm going to just go up here anywhere. And let's say that this is the thumbnail that I want to pick right here. Let me let it buffer up.
On Halloween.
Okay, well, while it's buffering, I can still do this. I want to hit continue. Okay. And then I'm going to just say something here, just edit, do whatever. I mean, I'm not going to show you how to edit in here. I think it's really basic and easy. But I'm going to say here. Okay. And then I want to click this to add. And then I want to click continue. And this is the cool part about using TubeBuddy. Now these videos here, this top video is your video that you're going to use, that you're editing the thumbnail at. Now you can compare people that have like-minded videos such as yours, you know, with the number of the other videos, and say, hey, does my thumbnail look better than these ones that I'm competing against?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
You know, yeah, these are all. These are all, you know, these are the thumbnails you're competing against. So you're just trying to make a better thumbnail than them. Something that grabs their eye, somebody's eye, and says, I want to click on yours rather than the other person.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah. So anyway, also on my playlist, I didn't get into it, but on that playlist, there's something else that a person needs to get into doing, is inviting people to subscribe at the beginning of your videos, making an entertaining, you know, request. You know, don't just say, "Oh, will you please subscribe my video?" People are going to say, yeah, whatever. I'm clicking on. I'm not even going to watch the rest of it. I mean, you want to be entertaining with it, but you want an appeal for people to subscribe at the beginning of your videos. Because let's face it, most people do not watch, but maybe a half to 75% of a lot of the videos. Now, 30% of the people finish my videos all the way to the end. Okay, so 30% of the people are getting that invite at the end of my video to subscribe. But my rating of the drop-off rating, if I get that invite for subscriptions, I've noticed my subscription rate going on up by 2 or 3 subscribers a day. Unfortunately, my content sucks to where after they subscribe to me, they see a video or two and they say, "Oh, screw this guy," and then they okay, but the invite to subscribe is working. Now I got to work on getting my content to where it keeps them subscribed. You know, I mean, that's.
Well, and you're doing pretty good. You're over
Oh yeah,
2,000 subscribers.
yeah.
Well, I mean, the reality is, though, you know, the only reason why my channel has got the views that I've got is because of the Google search content on Harbor Freight sawmills. If it wasn't for that, I would be way down there. You know, so it wasn't anything that I did other than put a title up there. This is the Harbor Freight Sawmill Review, or things I would change about the Harbor Freight Sawmill. Those are eye-peeling, eye-catching. The videos themselves actually sucked. But the title got me in that playlist and got me up high in the search rate. And I still have a, 70% drop off. You know, even though it's there, people are watching it. I have a 70% drop off right within 3 to 5 minutes of those 20 and 30-minute videos.
Okay. Okay. I see.
Like they're not dedicated to you like I am.
Pardon?
They're not dedicated to you like I am. I watch it all.
Right. Well, see, these people are just people that are searching for something on Google, and they're there for a purpose. They're not there to look to make friends, or anything else. They're there for a purpose of, hey, you know what? I'm interested in a sawmill. Here's something about, Harbor Freight. Let's check it on out. But they're not there about, friendship or anything else like that. But don't underestimate that. You make that video, you get those videos entertaining enough, and people will say, hey, you know what? Yeah, this person's going to have more information on whatever, whether it be sawmills, cooking. I like what they're presenting here. I want to subscribe, and I want to stay subscribed because I can learn more later.
Now,
Yeah. You make a lot of sense.
okay, Val, do you know how to bookmark a video or a link? You don't know how to bookmark it? Well, I want you to. I'm going to give you this link,
Okay.
and that's a whole list of the largest cruise ships in the world. And the third largest cruise ship in the world is Allure of the Sea.
Wow.
And the other two that beat them out, they're just a foot longer, and a half-inch wider.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I opened you up on a different thing, and now I'm going to bookmark. Done. Okay. Because so one thing I noticed, Kim, about cruises is that they make these bigger ships, but they don't always put more on it. They just put more rooms a lot of times. Like, that's one thing I noticed about Carnival. They had these bigger ships, and all it meant was they had more room. They didn't necessarily have more stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's right. Well, different ships. One, they
Got a baby in the back.
let me get my words straight.
Baby in the back.
They concentrate on entertainment, and another ship will concentrate on dining, stuff like that. I think that Anthem of the Sea was one that every night that you went to the dining room, you would go to a different dining room, but your waiter would go with you.
Oh.
You'd have the same waiter every night, but you was in a different dining room.
Like in the
Does that make sense?
It does.
Now myself, and they probably all have them, I like the Windjammer.
Yeah.
So
So that's the buffet room, right?
do what?
That's the buffet room?
Right.
No,
They will try to hit you with the specialty dining.
they won't take.
You already paid for the dining.
Right.
You don't want to go and pay another $50 to go eat.
Right. But I'll tell you, when I went on Carnival Cruise a year ago, I went to their steakhouse and I paid, I think, $35 to go. And I went the first night and it gave me a free bottle of wine. And they, and that food was great. That was spectacular. But I don't particularly like Carnival's buffet.
Okay.
I'm not as crazy about their buffet because they have some weird desserts, like some weird stuff up there. So is Royal different than the Carnival buffet?
Now, I really like the Royal Caribbean.
Do you? I can't wait. I've never been on it, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Are you going to have a balcony?
No.
Are you going to have a window?
No.
Oh my God. Are you claustrophobic?
Huh?
Are you claustrophobic?
I'm not. No,
They say George,
we're gonna have an inside room.
Right.
And I figured the first couple times I went on a cruise, I did a balcony. I love the balcony. But I found I could go on more if I did an inside room. So, but this time, this gal picked it out. Her and her friends are going, and she just needs someone to share a room with her. And so I said, sure, I would go. So it's going to be inside. We'll see how it goes.
How's the live with it?
And they've got a lot of good shows on them.
Yeah.
Now, there was one,
You don't say
I
no.
think it was Anthem of the Sea that we went on,
Yeah.
and the shows wasn't that good.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Adventure of the Sea.
Oh, okay.
Adventure of the Sea wasn't that good.
You sure
But,
love your
Allure of the Sea is the one that has the diving,
hug you so hard.
Oh, wow.
and they have the Central Park,
Thank you.
they have the boardwalk, but you don't know which ship you're going on.
No, Kevin, could you get my phone? Never mind. Hold on. I'm going to go get my phone so I can see.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, puppy. Come on, puppy. Come with me.
We have two
Okay. Out of my way, doggies. I can't see when you're there. Okay. Let me see if I can find her in here. She tells me somewhere. Let's see, the big job counselor. Okay. Let me see. Answer. Where is it? The Royal Caribbean. Golden arrangements. Okay. Okay, hold on. Where is it? It says the Royal Caribbean. Did she not tell me the ship? Yeah, I'm not seeing the ship on here.
Shoot.
So maybe she didn't tell me. I thought she told me what it was. Says I also want to talk about a cruise in January. Okay, it's the Royal Caribbean. Okay, I see that. Okay, so I'm not seeing it. Oh. Yeah, I'm not seeing what the name of it is. Darn it. I'm not sure, Kim.
Okay.
I'm going to go on here and see if I can find her, find an email from her. So, because I can't imagine she wouldn't have told me. I mean, normally I would know where I'm going.
Okay. But did you bookmark that link?
I did.
Okay. Then you
Oh,
can
here
look
it
at
is.
you can look at the different ships.
It's Freedom of the Seas. I'm
Freedom.
going on Freedom of the Seas.
Okay, that's all right. Let me go back to that's one of the smaller ships.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find it here. Freedom. Okay. It was made in 2006,
Okay.
and it is 1,112 feet long. It's 184 feet wide, and it's 1,055 tons.
Wow.
Let's see if I can. It says, although the ship is registered in Nassau, the Bahamas, its home port is in Spain until October 2017.
Yeah,
When,
so right now it's going to take us from Puerto Rico. And we got to hope that all the all the hurricanes decide to pass it this time around.
okay, so you're going to fly to San Juan, Puerto Rico?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we did that, and it's 4 hours from Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
So I hope you like sitting in a real close quarters.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and they say, so it's like 8 to 11. So there's going to be, oh, for goodness sake, that's a long. So we go to Seattle, then to JFK.
I thought
Whoa.
you were afraid of heights, and you're both. And you like flying?
Oh,
No.
flying's not a problem. I don't like close quarters.
I'm not crazy about the flying, but it looks like I'll be doing a lot of flying.
That landing is part of it there, Grizz. You want to make sure that's a scheduled landing.
Oh yeah, it's those unscheduled ones that you don't want.
So you're going to go to how many different airports?
Well, it looks like I think CEA is Seattle, right?
Right.
And then I'm going to JFK from there.
Okay, and then you're going to fly to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
That's going to be a long flight.
That's going to be about 6 hours.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Not count layovers.
Plus your layover, yeah.
It took me to fly from Spring Hill, Louisiana, to Fairbanks, Alaska, and we had a stopover in Seattle. And if I remember right, just from Spring Hill, Louisiana to Seattle was like 8 hours in itself.
Oh, wow.
Everything.
Yeah, this has Yeah, I didn't realize he had me on the longboat there. Oh my goodness. I am just going to be in the air and at airports for like a long time.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm all day long.
Yeah, I like staying home.
See, the last time I flew straight into Miami and then from Miami to Puerto Rico. Last time I had to make that flight. It wasn't as bad, but that's a lot of time in the air. I'm going to be taking the stuff where I can sleep a little bit.
Now we flew to it wasn't JFK. It was the other airport in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
We flew there 1 year in February.
Oh.
And it was cold. It was cold. And then we got on the ship and then we went down where it was warm and we come back into New York, back to that same port. But it was really neat. We seen the Statue of Liberty. We was coming in early in the morning. It was dark.
See, on the way back, we're going to be going from San Juan to Miami to Dallas, or Fort Worth, and then to Boise. So we won't be stopped by snow. It's the way there that is iffy. I don't think in January anybody should be going to New York.
Well, when we flew to San Juan, Puerto Rico, it was 2 weeks after that big hurricane.
Yes. Okay.
And they had the airport all back together. I mean, it was fine. And they furnished a bus ride from the airport to the ship for free.
Oh, wow.
Because of the damage.
Very nice.
But we had a short excursion for a bus tour of San Juan, Puerto Rico when we came back. Well, they discontinued that. They gave us some money back.
Yeah. I've been to Puerto Rico twice now. This will be my third time. And every time I just got off the ship or off the plane, wherever, whichever reason I was there, and I just walked and walked and walked. It was beautiful. I don't know what it's going to be like now since it's had that hurricane rip through it.
Well, I would say they would have it put back together somewhat.
Right. That's going to be something. Oh, anyway, guys, I better go. I have to pretend like I'm cleaning because it's my only day off. So I'm going to go act like I'm cleaning my house. Oh, my goodness. Anyway.
You want to borrow my leaf blower?
I tell you, may need it. Just blow everything right out of the house. Okay. Bye, Chris. Thank you.
Okay, well, I'll see you before, but I'll see you on the 7th.
Yes, for sure. For sure. It's going to be great, Kim. It's going to be great.
I'll pencil you in.
Okay.
Bye, Val.
Bye, guys.
See you, Val.
She gone.
I was just trying to get my get signed on in here to click that link on the Android on my cell phone to go live so I could go outside with it. It's not letting me. I mean, I got your message with the link, on there. It showed up on my cell phone as well as on my computer. And I click on that link that you sent, and it takes me to the App Store. And I already have it installed on it. And it says that it shows it installed.
Well, I don't know how. I don't know how Rick does it. He's on his computer, and then he can switch to his phone.
Yeah, and that's I'm just
You'll
getting
have
ready.
to ask him.
Well, what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying from my computer to send an email of that link to myself, and then I can open it up with my phone, my email, and maybe click on it that way, and see if that does it.
Well, you should be able to go to your friends list on your phone also.
Well, that's what I did. I go to my friends list and I click on that link, and it doesn't let me do it that way. It takes me to the App Store.
Huh. But now you're trying it from somebody else's channel, right?
Pardon?
Okay, the friends list, you got to be on somebody else's channel. You can't be on your own.
I'm on your channel right now, and I got your invitation from the friends list.
Okay.
And then I went on my cell phone. I went to the friends list and did the same thing. I went to the friends list, and that was it. I clicked on it, but it takes me to the app. I don't know if he'll do it. If he'll take me direct, it might take me through here if I just email myself.
Well, you can give it a shot. I don't know. And it might be that you're not copying it the same.
Oh no, I don't have to copy it. All I do is I click on it.
Okay. But you got to copy and paste it in an email page if you're going to email it to yourself.
Yeah, well, I did that. Okay, now I got to.
Boy, she's going to be doing a lot of flying. You know it, Grizz?
Oh heck yeah, she is. Now I got to figure out how to open up my Hotmail on my phone.
Well, here. Oh, okay. I was going to say I could email it to you.
Well, I just emailed it to me, but I got to figure out how to open my emails. I never access my emails on here.
Okay.
Well, I mailed it to myself. I just found out. I just opened it up. And it hasn't really come in yet. Okay. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to email myself. It's showing it reached my computer, but it hasn't reached my phone yet. Huh.
That didn't sound good.
Well, like I said, my internet is really slow because I've used up all my data. And so we're really throttled back. But I can't complain too much because even though they throttle us back, it's usually just the download speed that they throttle us back on. The upload speed, they usually don't throttle us much on.
So if you use up your data, do they charge you more?
To up my data?
No, no. You've used all your data, so what you're doing right now, do you have to pay more?
No, I still have, I have unlimited data.
Oh, okay.
So that part's unlimited. I'm just, after 50 gigabytes, they throttle me back. At nighttime, when nobody's on, then I get, then it gets a lot faster again. It just depends on the competition. But right now, there's more people out there using it, so I'm really getting throttled back.
Well, maybe it would work better if you held it up higher.
Hey, it's working.
My sister will call me and I'll ask her, well, do you have a plastic bag? Well, yeah. I said, well, put that in a plastic bag and go out there on the lawn and hold that over your head and wave it back and forth and scream like a chicken. That was on the Dick Van Dyke Show. And she says, Kim, I'm hanging up now. You don't like my humor.
I don't get it. There's nothing wrong with that kind of humor right there. Man, that's taking.
I want to get her up here on the panel, but she won't do it.
Yeah, she should.
Well, I thought so.
Oh, what's this?
Well, it says we got 5 viewers. Who else we got here?
We still have viewers? I haven't ran everybody off.
Not yet.
Well, if I can't get on here, I'm going to have to log off anyway because I got to get on out there. My wife's car is dead, and I haven't put it on the battery charger yet. I got to get that charging up. And I would. And I would.
One of them, is it one of them batteries that can you add water to it?
Yeah. Yeah, I just got to check it on out. It might be out of date. Because it's never ran dead before, and I don't see any reason why it ran dead last night. So I probably just got to get on in and get a new battery for it, but I'll wait till Monday or Tuesday of next week.
Yeah, there ain't no sense of doing it too. There ain't no sense of getting in a hurry.
Yeah. It might just.
Let me ask you about this additive that I bought. Do you think that'll work?
It all depends. I mean, here's my take of it. If your gas has alcohol in it, it has alcohol in it, and you're not going to get rid of the alcohol. So the alcohol is still there to do damage to your motor. The alcohol is kind of a corrosive to aluminum. And that's why, it's not good to use the alcohol in your motors because the carburetors are made out of aluminum.
Okay,
now,
I know.
From what I hear, they're making aluminum better to where it isn't near as corrosive to the alcohol. But I'm not a believer in it at all in alcohol. At least
I thought, it's worth a try.
Yeah, it's worth a try, but I would really, for the gas that you have, yeah, that's better than nothing. But if I was you, I'd be really leaning to whenever you go to that next town over 20 miles away, I'd be picking up 5 gallons of gas.
Well,
and
I need to call them. I got a phone number on that site that you give me.
Uh-huh.
I need to call them and ask them. But, they can tell you anything.
Yeah, but if I want to make a special trip over there just for the non-ethanol, but I'd be looking at it if I was over there, I'd sure find out. If you're already in that town, might as well look it up at that point. You don't know what type of employees they have. You're right; they can tell you anything until you get there. Now, the only thing is with storing non-ethanol gas, if you store it like for 6 months and stuff like that, the octane can drop. So then you want to get an additive of this octane booster.
Okay. Well, see, I can use up 2.5 gallon in a summer.
So that's what I'd get then. I'd just get 2.5 gallons, and you should be good all summer with that.
Right.
And try to place it
out of the 2.5 gallon. I mix me up 1 gallon of it with oil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I come in from mowing yesterday, and I told Pam, I said, well, I got the oil changed in my weed eater. I'm good to go now. She didn't catch on. But I do have one question about my weed eater.
Okay.
I'm putting the recommended amount of oil with a gallon of gas, one of them little containers of oil.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's making a mess on the backside of the mower or the weed eater. You think it's too rich?
Is blowing out oil out the backside?
A little, yeah.
Does it smoke?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, you might be getting a little bit rich.
But you know, you can buy that little can of oil.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to mix up 1 gallon of gas.
Okay, at 50 to 1, but maybe it's supposed to be 40 to 1. You know, look at your weed eater, see what the ratio is, because different tools require a different mixture.
Okay.
You know, I would check into that.
It runs.
Yeah, well, it doesn't hurt to put too much oil in the gas. Worst case scenario, it's going to foul out the plugs, and you're just going to have to take them out and clean them more often. But it won't harm your motor at all. If not enough oil will harm the motor.
Right.
So,
Catherine is back. Welcome back, Catherine. There's Fat Boy.
Hey, fat boy.
Well, where I really noticed it, I've got spots on my fence, and I thought, what's causing this? It's because that weeder's blowing that oil on that fence.
Well, see, now for years, all I do, I wouldn't buy 2-cycle motor mix. I just buy 30-weight motor oil.
Okay.
You know, gas. And then you'd have the cap, you'd do the mixture 40 to 1, 50 to 1, pour that in there. And I always poured it in a little bit heavy, just have extra oil on in there. I wanted it to smoke a little bit, foul out the plug so I didn't put the motor, but I did that for years. And it don't hurt a thing to do that. Now, the additive oil, the step 14 cycle oil is a better oil. Your equipment will last longer with it. That's why I switched over. But it will work on any oil that you put in there.
Well, see, it's only like $1 for a gallon of gas. Not the gas, but the oil.
Right. Now, I buy them in the small containers too, like that, but it's cheaper to buy it by the quart and then measure it in yourself. But I always lose that quart. You get using a quarter of it, you mix 1 or 2, and then the quart gets misplaced somewhere.
You're not as organized as I am.
No, no, I'm not very organized, at least not right now.
I bought these their a drawer set from Walmart. There's 4 drawers in stackable, you know what I'm saying? They're plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought 2 of them, and you can stack them. So I got 8 drawers. Man, I can cram a bunch of shit in there.
Well, see, I don't have enough room in my shop right now to even do anything to organize. That's why I'm trying to get this metal structure on up and get it where I can kind of move a bunch of stuff on out of there. And then I can organize and get everything situated. But right now, I just don't have no room to do anything to even get organized. And I got to get that done. Unfortunately, way too often I get friends that call me up and say, hey, I need this, I need that. And they don't realize how much it really screws up my time, you know, me getting accomplished what I need. And then when they say they want to help me, well, I don't want their help because they slow me down.
Right.
But anyway, well, I got to get on outside there. I do got to get some more firewood cut up this evening, and I got to get the battery on the charger too.
Okay. Well, David said he uses transmission fluid to mix it. I don't know as I would trust that. I guess it works all right. You can burn your motor up.
I don't know that I would do that either. I wouldn't necessarily try that. I will tell you what transmission fluid is really good for is if you're at least with the motor about older motors. I don't know that I would do this in these fuel injected vehicles like what we have now. Stuff. It might be all right. I might be willing to try it depending on the vehicle. But I know that when the valve starts sticking, you hear the valve tapping. If you dump in like a quart or a half a quart of transmission fluid, that will actually cut the oils on in there that's making it stick, make the valve stick, and you'll hear that ticking go away. Now, I wouldn't fill up a car with all transmission fluid in the motor oil department, but it does. I have used that in that particular case. If I hear the valve sticking, then I just put that in my oil and it goes away.
Okay, now wait a minute, Grizz. You put the transmission fluid in the oil, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wouldn't want to use it, straight on in my motor of any way, shape, or form because transmission fluid is not a lubricant per se, and it needs that lubrication. I mean, a transmission, you think of all the bands that are running, it's got the oils that have got to tighten on up and run. It's made not to give that, it's made to create some friction as well as keep it cool. And I'm not sure that would be good in the case of with the rings. Basically, transmission fluid is basically the same thing as hydraulic fluid, and it's not a hard lubricant either.
Right. Well, Grizz, I don't know how long I've been on here, but it's coming up that magic hour.
Yeah, and I need to get going myself. Like I said, I got to get some firewood put up, and I got to get the car to charging.
All right, so, we're going to hang her up.
See you later, all.
Thank you, everybody on the chat. And thank you, Fat Boy, for coming back, and David. And if it works for you, David, that's what I'd stay with. But that oil that I use in my weed eaters, I don't have any problem with it. So why change, Okay, barnyard chicken. So for now, may the peace and the power of the Lord be with you. Goodbye.